Good morning, ladies. I am just checking in. It is round 2, P2 day 1. I did 3 days of loading because my sister was in town, and I can just tell you right now, her and her boyfriend are like mid-20s, and so for the 5 days they were here, we hit it hard. And I can just tell you this, my liver's really happy they're gone home. It's like, but I thought it was a good. I only really wanted to load 2, but yesterday they were like, "Let's take you to breakfast to thank you," and I'm like, "Oh no, really, it's not necessary." And they're like, "We insist," and I'm like, "Okay." So I did a 3-day load. That's all right. I had some soup left over in the fridge, like a cream-based soup that I could get rid of anyway. So I did a 3-day load, and I'm starting VLCDs today. I officially am up after my load days, exactly 8 pounds over LIW from my LIW. Huh. Imagine that, Tiffany. So I definitely gained 5 or 6 on my own for sure. And then load days, I don't know how, but I only gained like 2 pounds, which we started with like huge cinnamon rolls and full-on sandwiches with bread and avocado, and we ate and we drank like there was no tomorrow. I cannot keep up with mid-20s any longer. So anyway, I've got my handy little xylitol chips. Yum. Got my celery. Got my little my pieces of shrimp for lunch today. I kind of want to like have a chat discussion about, where I want this round to be and how, especially those last like 3 weeks of December, I really use the holiday as an excuse. Some really bad habits and some really bad sugar addictions kind of reared its ugly head, and I started putting on some weight, especially toward those last few days, like 3 pounds a day, 3 pounds a day. And it was mostly water weight. You guys were right. But this is what fell apart. I was just like Tara. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have my meals planned out. I didn't drink enough water by any sort of means, especially the last 2 weeks. I probably barely drank 32 ounces a day. Although overload weight, I'm assuming that beer and wine count because I drank a ton of it. I can see that this year, I'm going to be doing a few rounds, but I'm really going to have to work on my P3, P4 section, that I'm really going to have to struggle with making a plan. And I broke a promise to myself. I said, I'd be really good at home and just indulge when I would go out with friends and with, people in town. There were more than one day in there that I was like reverting back to old habits of eating crap, and I was by myself. So there was no excuse on why I was bored eating again. I can totally see those 8 pounds, man. I feel them. I mean, my pants still fit, but they're not loose. I have a belt on today, but I didn't really have to. And I can see it like right in my face. I will do the fruit on this round. I didn't do the grissini on the last round, and I probably won't do it on this one. It's, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. I just chose not to. But I will do the fruit because I don't want my whatever stores to go away. Because I think that's just mean to work this hard and then watch 5 pounds come back instantly because of your body storage and muscles. I'm really proud of those people who are starting to work out with this round. Good for you. I'm not making that promise myself because I don't know if it'll happen. But I kind of want to sit down and think about where I want this round to go. I know that in reading and watching other vlogs, your first round is where you lose the most weight. And so, my goal for this round is I'd really like 25 pounds. I think that's a reasonable expectation for a 45-day round. That's where I want to be. So that's my goal, is the 25 pounds. I did remeasure yesterday. The only thing that was off was my belly was about a ½ inch different than when I measured at the end of the round. So I ended the 28th of October. So that's basically 2 months of, free reign. And my hip was about an inch bigger. So I'm okay with that. I'm not putting I'm not putting a goal on the inches. I just want to see what happens. Everyone says, oh, I didn't weigh. I do weigh every day, and I'll show you why. Because my scale gives me tracking graphs. Might be too bright. Can you not see that? Does that come up? So kind of make it all here. Oh, that's not one. But yeah, it goes through body fat and muscle weight and water weight and BMI and weight, and it shows me like my body fat tracking thing. So the reds are the ones I didn't weigh. And so I kind of, even if I wasn't really like watching the scale, I would stand on it every day so that it would go into this program so that I can kind of see as an overall scale. It's got a yearly thing of, it averages out where you've been. It shows you your, it's it's like Chickies, except she does 2 graphs where I only do 1. But I was still weighing every day, even though I was like, just don't look down. Just don't look down. It's going to be bad. Just don't look down. How could you stand there and not look down? So I was kind of aware when I was spiking. And then you guys were right. It was water weight. But I didn't drink enough. And I didn't plan meals. And it's when I get myself in trouble. Is when I don't plan something and then I'm looking in the cupboard for, crap. Or that's when I'm like, ooh, taco time. Ooh, Panera Bread, their turkey sandwiches are awesome. If I don't plan and have something ready, I get myself in trouble. And that's probably why P2 is strict for me, but it works for me. And I stay very pop. I have never cheated on protocol. I did take that scheduled break just because I was stalled for so long. But I should never have been on a 74-day round. It just shouldn't have. This year I don't have to go for a goal for anything in particular. I want to be stable in MP4 for March because I want to go see my new niece, which is still not here yet. Hello. This is 4 days overdue. I think they have their dates wrong. I'm throwing out there that it's going to be on Wednesday. Let's see. But that's really the only thing I don't have a goal thing for a family event or anything. I don't have anything major this year that I'm like, I have to be at this weight and I have to be in this size. I'm just going to ride it out, try and get my head together, and just see how things progress. I really think that a couple more rounds, several more months of working on my head, working on this as a lifelong thing, not an instant change, that by this time next year, so the holidays for next year, I hope to be in a better place where I don't revert back to horrible habits and I don't use it as an excuse. Oh, but it's the holiday. I'm going to eat these extra cookies because I have extra. I don't need those cookies. They didn't make me any happier. They didn't make me, you know, it wasn't a life-changing goal. It was just like, oh, they're here and I have extra and oh, well, I can't possibly throw those away. So I'm not horribly upset with myself, but I did break my own promise. So I am a work in progress for sure. I have a lot of head games to work on. I'm going to let you guys go. I've got a girl that's going to shadow me today. We hired a new one, so I don't want to be doing this while I'm, but I'm catching up on vlogs. The last, with my sister in town, I didn't get to really do anything but, drink and eat. So I've got a handful to go through. I'm about one behind on everybody. So I know pretty much everybody is started around or starting around this week type of thing. And I think it's nice that we're mostly all together because that just, it's hard to be on P4 and be supportive when you're like, oh, yeah, you guys can totally eat nothing. You can make it as I'm shoving, pizza in my face. Harder to say, oh no, don't eat that, it's not good for you, as I'm eating 15 cookies. So I am back on track and looking forward to hearing. Tara, I don't know what round you're on. Is this your third round? I'm gonna have to go look through your old files and see what number you're at. And I think Chicky, this is your third round, right? Sass, I don't know how many rounds you've done, but this is my second. I started last August 2015. And so I think 2016 I'm going to get 2 or 3 in. Goal weight's a long way away, so we'll see. Thanks so much, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.